everybody, and welcome back. Today is another What Sold video for the week of September 25th through October 1st. If you're new around here, welcome. I have had quite a few new subscribers, which is great. I just want to let you know that on my What Sold videos, I go through all my numbers. I go through my sales for the week. I go through the fees, the shipping costs, my average cost of goods, and then I break it all down for you to show you what I'm actually taking home minus what I set aside for taxes. And then I will also show you visuals of what sold. You can see my descriptions, you can see my titles. So if that is something that interests you and you have not yet subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. So now I will flip you around and we'll take a look. Okay, so like I said before, this is for September 25th through October 1st. Mercari, I don't know what happened. I'm happy that whatever happened because I had 13 sales, which is quite a bit different compared to, let's see, last week I had 3, so 10 more. Definitely happy to see that. Total of $421.13 for sales after fees. I took home $357.60. Poshmark 21. It's a little bit lower than normal, but I think that's okay. Sales were around that $500 mark, and I ended up taking home $441.15. eBay 10. It's a little bit more than it had been. Sales were $365.28 after the fees, $241.40 I took home. Depop, again, like I said, I'm not really doing much there, so no sales this week. And my total sales were $1,340.13 after my shipping and other platform fees and my cost of goods. I believe it's $350 this month is the average cost per good, and I end up taking home almost $900. So this is definitely up from last week, about almost $400, and the week before was in that $600, $500, so definitely going up. Happy to see that. Average sale price $30.46, and a total of 44 items sold. So now we will take a look at the actual items that did sell. First, we have a pair of Chico's pull-on velvet pants. They were new, a size 16. Chico's are kind of hit or miss for me. I'm definitely looking more into them before I pick anything up in the future. This is a pair of Hudson's jeans. This I got in a flip lot. I didn't put much effort into any of these listings because they did have like plastic wrap over the majority of them. So I just used a stock photo if it was available. I didn't put any measurements, so that's probably why I didn't sell a lot of these. I don't know, I just wasn't into listing them. So then we sold, this is Out From Under. It's an Urban Outfitters brand. It was just like this lace mini slip dress. Didn't sell for much. I've had it for quite a while. Let it go for $12. J. Crew, you'll see there were quite a few J. Crew sales this week. This is just a pair of black skinny pants with this faux leather on the inner leg, sold for $15. This was in my Quick Lots box that I just showed not that long ago, and I said how I hated selling Mac Studio, can never sell it, and I guess that's just how things work. You say you can't sell something, and then it ends up selling the next couple days. So I was happy to see that go for $25. Another J. Crew. This was just a wool mini skirt, sold for $20. This brand is from Lane Bryant. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. Like, I'm not even going to try. It's a plus size. If anybody does know how to pronounce it, please put it in the comments because I would love to know how to say it. It is a plus size bra. I've had this one for quite a while. I used to pick up this brand all the time and it would sell normally for $20 to $30. I don't see that happening anymore. I think maybe a lot of it has to do with what I'm finding are more of like the push-up underwire bras. And since COVID, I don't know that a lot of people are wearing those type of bras. It's more comfort and like pullover style without the padding. So that could be part of it. This was a pair of Madewell jeans. These came out of the ThredUp box that I just showed. So I think now after this week, that box has been paid for. So That's great because I just opened it last week. These are a pair of Levi's plus size shorts, 501. They sold for $35. Happy to see that. I bought these actually at Kohl's when they had like their clearance events where it's an additional like 50 or 70% off clearance prices. I would be leery on what you're getting there because a lot of other resellers are probably getting the same inventory. And yeah, you just have to be careful with sizes and what you're looking for. This was just a tan corduroy newsboy hat, perfect for the fall, sold for $18. This was another pair of Hudson jeans from that flip lot, sold for $30. Tevas, I took an offer of $25 since we are going out of summer. These were a little dirty, and I think I got these for like $5 or $6 at Goodwill. Democracy, these I originally had for $40. Somebody offered me $30 within a couple hours of posting. I could have held out, but I have a lot of jeans right now, so if I can make a quick flip, I will definitely do so. I think I paid probably $2. Lucky Brand, these were size 50, 30. I paid $2 for these a while ago at Goodwill, and they sold for $30, full asking price. This Ralph Lauren coat, it was new with tags, it was wool. This one came out of a different Quick Lots box, and I kind of went back and forth with the lady on this, and we settled at 100. It took up quite a bit of space, so I was happy to see this go. Kiona, this came in another Quick Lots box. I never had heard the brand before. It was plus size 4X, just kind of like this nice lace overlay that sold for $22 on an offer. J. Jill, this was a jumpsuit, another jumpsuit this week. Sold. It did have a little bit of wear on the back, so I did take an offer for $18. Next up, this came in a Quick Lots box. It was a velvet high slit dress. Thought this would be perfect for homecoming, and this sold for an offer of $35. Venus, I've had this for quite a while. I did go through a stage when our Goodwill kind of changed their pricing schemes, and it was every Sunday with the color change of the 50% off. The color prior to was also going to change to just be $1.99. So I did go a little crazy on a lot of items, and this was one of them. So I've had it for a while. I think I dropped it for closet clear out, and somebody bought it for $10. This was a cute little vintage Halloween ghost hairpin. I got this at a sale for, I think, 99 cents. Another J. Crew, burgundy. This was a wool cardigan, button up, sold for $22. Now on to Mercari, the sack. This I think I got for $1.99 at Goodwill. I never used to pick up this brand, and I just had tried recently with a couple bags, and they've all been selling, so something maybe to keep your eye out for. This sold on an offer for $20. I had it listed for $25, and I think it sold in like 2 hours of listing it. This I pulled from the bin, so I think I paid like, I don't know, $1.20 maybe. It was definitely perfect for the upcoming season. Y2K, kind of that witchy vibe. Travis Matthew, this was a polo shirt, size small. It did have a little spot of discoloration I couldn't get out on the back. I normally sell this pretty quickly, but I think it was because of the size that it sat like all summer, and somebody offered me 21, so I took that. Elphalete, these were extra large, sold for $38. I had them listed for $45. I sold them right away just because I'm not a huge fan of picking up athletic wear. It just sits for me quite a bit, but these did sell pretty quickly, and I did pick up the brand and looked at them, looked at their comps because I had sold, I think it was 2 years ago, it must have been like a limited edition color. I sold the Elphalete leggings for $100, so this is a brand to keep an eye out for. Not all styles go for that amount though. J. Jill, this was new with tags. If you didn't know and you do sell on Mercari, $9.50 used to be the cheapest you could put in for your delivery, and I think that was through FedEx, and it was up to £3. I can't remember. Anyway, they've changed it. They must have gotten a new agreement with UPS SurePost, so it is now $7.99. So I think that happened, a couple days ago, the 28th. So if you have any listings that still are at this, I would suggest, if you don't mind using UPS, to flip them to $7.99 because that is a pretty big price difference for your buyers. So this one sold before that, so that's something I'm working on this week to change all those to the UPS. This was new with tags, just pinstripe dress, size medium. J.Jill I try and get in bigger sizes, but this was new with tags, so that's why I picked it up for $1.99. Sold for an offer of $24. I've had this for a while. I bought it in the summer, and maybe that's kind of why it sat for a while. It's like this crushed velvet tiered maxi skirt, perfect color for the fall. Took an offer of $27. Like I said, I've had it for a while. It's pretty big, so it took up quite a bit of room. Happy to see that go. 511 Tactical. I've had this forever. Somebody, I think, liked it, and I sent them an offer for $14. They took it. I'm happy. This has been all over. It's been in flip lots. It's been to ThredUp. I think I've had it for probably 3 or 4 years, so happy to go. Levi's, this was another one that I picked up at that Kohl's clearance event. Kind of a weird size. You don't see 44.29 very often. I don't see 29 in an inseam very often. And I'm guessing that's probably why they were there for so cheap. I think my cost of goods for this was like $4. And someone offered me this, or I offered them. I think they offered me this, so I took that. Exhilaration, I have a lot of these Y2K tops that I was picking up, in hopes to put on Depop. I did. They just aren't moving, so I am dropping the prices quite a bit on these. And I took an offer of $15. These I bought for $11, I think, at a local thrift store. These are true 90s LEI platform loafers. They did have quite a bit of wear. It was shown in all the photos, but these are definitely something to keep your eye out for because this is the look that the younger generation, if you will, is looking for. Zara, this came in a flip lot. $15, I took an offer. It's just a tank top. And Zara, like I said before, I'm not really picking that brand up as often. Tommy Bahama, this was a full price sale for $30. It was just a mini skirt with this floral print. It felt great. Tommy Bahama definitely is a good brand, but not everything sells for a lot. Their longer dresses are good, and men's silk tops, kind of the crazier looking, the better. And this was a new to me brand when I found it, American Duchess. I saw them sitting there and I thought, I need to look at this because it looks like something. And definitely when you look at the bottom and you see that little emblem, that's always kind of something for me to be like, let's take a look. So I did, and comps were anywhere from, I think 80 to 125. Somebody did send me an offer of 95 on these, and I had to list them for 125. Happy to see them go. I think I paid $7. Okay, so now on to eBay. This was another pair of J. Crew corduroys. This came in a flip lot. I believe I took an offer on these for $25. These are also from a flip lot. Eileen Fisher, just like these pull-on booties. This was part of a promotion that I was running last week for shoes, 30% off, because I'm trying to move them because I have so many. And these, with the promotion, they got $15 off, and then I think they offered me $25, and I just said, okay, need to move them. This one I sent an offer for $19.99, just an Eddie Bauer zip up. So definitely happy to see that go. J. Crew, this came from a flip lot. I believe they sent me an offer for $30. It was a wool dress. Another J. Crew, this was in a flip lot. I think the offer was $25. This you saw in the Quick Lots unboxing. It's this Canali. It's a men's dress shirt. And there was a couple issues with it. So someone did send me an offer for $30, and I gladly took that. But it is a very expensive brand. So that might be something to look out for if you find them in new tags or in really great condition. An old style beer hat. I think the offer was like $18 on this. I paid $1.99 at Goodwill. This was super pretty. Icelandic design. Keep your eye out for this. It can go for great money. It's wool. It had this embroidery, and someone offered me 40, and I think they had to pay like $15 in shipping. So that's another thing I'm looking at on eBay. Before Ground Advantage, was a thing, I was sending obviously anything over a pound in priority. So this one was listed as priority, where if it was Ground Advantage, they maybe would have only spent like 10. So something I'm going to look into this week when I'm going through my Mercari listings for the shipping. I'm also going to look at eBay because I think that might be deterring some people if it is priority, just because it is more expensive. But on the other hand, they will get it faster because ground is slower. So there's a pair of Royal Robins. I think I sent an offer for like 19. This brand is hit or miss with me. Some things I've had forever, and then some things kind of sell fast. And another J. Crew. This one, I don't remember what the offer was. I think it was like 28, and it's just a black pullover wool sweater. So as you can see from what I showed you, things are definitely moving in an upward direction, which I'm definitely happy for. More higher price items are selling, coats, jackets, jeans, sweaters, things along those lines for fall and winter. I have also been putting in a bunch of new tag items in my store in my closet, so I'm hoping that those will start taking off here too for the holiday season. So once again, if you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing so that you don't miss any of my future videos, and it really helps me get my content out there. Thank you guys for hanging out.